The importance of building a strong emotional independency. So today I was watching one of the videos, and one of the things that they said, when it comes to dealing with our parents, sometimes it doesn't matter how many boundaries that you set, because if especially if our parents are emotionally immature sometimes, and I have talked about this in my previous video, it doesn't matter how many boundaries that you set, they're always going to come back to you, trying to cross over that boundary, to try to shake your confidence, to get what they want. And so the main thing that the one of the things that we have to build is our own emotional independency. And I've talked about this in a set of my videos. I talked about how there are 4 areas that we have to become independent. One of them is finance, the other one is physical, emotional, and also psychological. And you can check out those videos whenever you're ready to check them out. But here's the thing, emotional independence, what does that mean? It means that a lot of times we believe that our emotion is based off on what other people do. Oh, because they keep harassing me to make me do these things, I feel so powerless. I feel so guilty because they start yelling at me, saying I'm such a bad daughter. I'm so selfish. And then all of a sudden they were yelling and screaming, and then they turned their back on me and giving me the cold shoulders, and I don't know what to do. Feeling like our emotion is dependent on their storm, and then it's only when we change to calm them down that I'll feel better. But in the long term, I'm not feeling better because I have violated what I want and where I stand. So how do we grow this emotional independence? The one thing is to understand that our emotions is still up to us to calm ourselves. So other people can say all of these nasty things to me. I can feel guilty. I can feel frustrated. I can feel disappointed. I can feel helpless for a moment. But once I recognize that I'm feeling this way, I have these emotions that come up in my body, I'm aware that my body is showing these signs, I can calm these emotions down all on my own. And then I can ask myself the question, hey Claudia, what do I think is best for me to do right now that is most aligned to me? So this is my emotional independency. I can still calm myself back down. I don't need my parents to calm down in order for me to calm down. I can take my power back to calm myself down. And so what are some of the steps that are very important in this? The one thing is to become aware that we are having this emotion, being able to acknowledge it, to say, hey, I'm feeling guilty. It's okay to feel guilty. And I'm going to sit with this guilt for a little bit. And then 2 is to use a technique to calm my energy down, my emotion down. So I have also created another video called 3 steps to deal with stress and anxiety. And the third step is called faster EFT. And that step is amazing in terms of calming our emotion down, so we can calm our emotion down, that we're not in fight or flight response or fawn mode or freeze mode, and then we can just bring back our logical mind to think, and then we can ask ourselves, what is best for me? So these the emotional independency is like a 3-step process. So becoming aware, to calm ourselves down, and to ask ourselves, what is the best decision that we can make that is best for me right now? And so when we can remove ourselves from this situation and calm ourselves back down, then this is where the emotional independency comes from. And whenever the storms keep brewing, we can say, I understand you are very upset right now, but this is where I stand. No matter whether you're going to yell at me or turn your back on me, this is where I stand. And this is where the emotional independency, we can start building that. And this is a very powerful thing, because no matter what other people do or act or behave or say, they have no control over you. And that's the beauty of it. And here's the thing. Whenever you calm and you ask yourself that question of what you want to do now, there are sometimes you may say, okay, I am willing to help them right now. Or you may say, you know what, I've helped them enough, and if I keep helping them, it's just going to make them become more dependent on me, so I don't want to say yes to it. So it's a case by case scenario, and you get to make that decision again and again and again. And each time, you don't have to say, because I did it last time, this time I feel bad for breaking the promise. It doesn't matter. So you do what is best for you right now. And that's the beauty of it, is to bring that power back. So whenever you're ready to do this work, because I know that it can be such a big, it's like a piece of energy that gets put onto our shoulders sometimes. Whenever you're ready to take this piece of weight off, your responsibility off, then book a time with me and we'll do this together, because you're worth to be stood for, and you're worth to do this for you, because your voice matters. So that's all I have for today. Until next time.